Hello kings and queens and welcome to War Thunder. My name is Pawn Precision and you are looking at one of the first planes that you will get in this game. Right, what we're going to be focusing on in this video is what you should be spending your money on and what you should be spending your time on. The second part is especially important because the more you play the game and the more you progress, the more fun it will become. Now, if you're stuck in a lower tier class and you are unable to put in the time and the effort to get to the higher tier planes, you want to get the most out of your time. So if you only have like maybe 1 hour to play at any given day, you would probably want to get as much out of that 1 hour as you possibly can. Now, how can you do that? The system that they use for researching planes is kind of peculiar in this way. You have the lower tier planes which take low amount of research points to get, basically. The higher you go, the more research points you need to have and the more time you need to invest in the game to get to that plane. If you only have 1 hour to play this game, how can you maximize that time? Now, in the last video we mentioned the premium planes. Now, if we take a look at the premium planes, you can see the yellow text over there. It says reward and research point bonus. The research point bonus on this plane is 112% additional research points. So that means if you go into a match with this plane, you will get more than double the research points you would get on, let's say, a normal plane. For example, this one. Now the catch is, these planes cost real money. And you might be thinking, well, if they cost real money, maybe I'll just either spend as little as I can, or I want to invest in something. So I might maybe go for this one, the Tempest Mk5, which costs 7,100 golden eagles. Hold on a moment. Let's take a look at how much 7,100 golden eagles is in real life currency. You can click on this one here, the golden eagle sign over here, and let's see, 7,500. So I would need to buy 10,000 golden eagles. If I click on this, you can't see it on the screen because it's a Steam overlay, but I can tell you the price for this one is 40 euros, almost 41 euros. So, okay, wait. So I need to spend 41 euros for a single plane? Wow, that must be an amazing plane, right? Wrong. I mean, it's not a bad plane. Don't get me wrong. And you get additional 244% research point bonus by playing this plane. Okay, that sounds I don't know if I want to say fair, but it sounds interesting. So the Tempest Mk5. Right, I think I've seen that somewhere, right? Oh, that's a British plane. You can actually research this plane without spending any money. It won't be exactly the same because this premium plane, first of all, it has all the modifications for the plane unlocked. That means all the ammo types, engine injection, new engine, airframe, compressor, and all that good stuff. But is it worth it? Maybe. Maybe for you it might be. But what I would recommend as a beginner, try to find a plane that is in a price point where you would say maybe, okay, this costs equivalent amount of money as a cup of coffee at a restaurant. Am I ready to pay the developer of this game the equivalent of a cup of coffee for their time and effort for creating this game? Let's say that you are. What I would recommend is getting one of the lower tiered premium planes. So I have this one, the Gladiator. I've bought this one, the I-153. And I have this one, HE-112. Now the HE-112 is one of my favorites. The favorites of the low-tiered premium planes. It's really good for its class, and it can deal a lot of damage. It has cannons instead of just machine guns, so it can rip the wings off pretty easily, and it's a general overall good plane, fast, and pretty maneuverable. What if you don't want to buy exactly this plane? What if you want to buy the FW190 instead? You want to save a little bit time and just go for the A4, which is an amazing plane. Well, if you look at the yellow text over there, the research point bonus, it says 36%. Now that's gonna take some time to level up the rest of the planes, right? Well, you can actually buy a talisman. A talisman increases the research points you get while flying this vehicle by 100%. So you go into a match, you get double the amount of research points by playing this game with the talisman. For this 1 hour time that you spent or are considering spending on playing the game, you're getting 2 hours of actual research point bonus. Additionally, you can go to the premium account and purchase a premium. The premium account increases it by 100%. I believe that is not additional 200%, which stands here. This is 200%. So that is additional 100% on top of what you have. So you're getting much more research point for your time, so you can level up faster. Now, not everybody has the money to spend on a plane. Maybe they don't have a credit card or whatever the reason might be. Maybe you cannot do it. So what can you do? Let's take a look at the countries that you can choose from. The countries will vary greatly depending on what kind of playstyle you want to be playing. The Japanese planes, which are the ones far to the right here, these ones are going to be very, very maneuverable. You're going to be dogfighting, you're going to be getting onto the tail of the enemy, and you're going to be slowly chipping away at them until they're dead. The British planes are similar. They have the Spitfire, which is really good turn fighter. At a later tier, they will get cannons, which will increase your killing potential. You will be able to take them out faster. The Russian planes, they're kind of a hybrid between divers and dogfighters. The Germans, they are the boom and zoom of this game. They are the ones hanging out in the clouds, waiting for a perfect moment to strike, and they come down on you with their 4 or 6 cannons, and they completely rip you apart. And the USA, they have kind of a hybrid between boom and zoom, between bomber hunting and kind of dogfighting. Some of the planes have their strengths and weaknesses in the different places. For example, the Air Cobra, it has a 37mm cannon, which is basically a sniper, and if you hit the target in the right place, with one shot you can take them out. So pretty good plane, but it takes some time to get used to. And just to note, on my Air Cobra here, I have bought the talisman, so I can level up faster. So that's basically it for what you should be spending your time on and what you should be spending your money on. If you have any questions or any ideas or comments, just leave them down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.